All right, everyone. Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue, please state the nature of your emergency. Excited to bring you the Slayers Halloween 2024 adventure. Oh, right. Could I ask you all to? Okay, I'll ask you all to introduce yourselves, just you as people, and then I'll ask you to introduce your characters. Once we actually get to the next map. Uh, but for now, you basically have all found yourselves at this. I believe the term that I've been given here is an apiary. Yes, it's a tranquil one.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
That's what it's called.
yeah, you see like the bees and the honey. You can smell the crispness in the air. Weather that I am not privy to, despite the fact that it is November, because of the fact that it's just warm. It was like 80s today, which is not the weather I expect.
Yeah, it's warm where I live too.
Matt.
Yeah, my sister does like caroling, and she's like singing this weekend, but the weather's gonna be warm for her attire because she's wearing period attire, right? So that's gonna
Right.
be
Oh,
she's gonna be sweating it up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's cool.
But
She doesn't get too hot. Oh.
yes, I will send her your sentiments. But yeah, you look around. Let me just check something over here. Okay. There's a few fields. Slayers, you have been sent here specifically at the request of you basically your information gatherers, I will say, have informed you that there is work of another one of those, those entities like the ones that you slayed earlier this year. While he might not be here proper, he's been mucking things up, causing mischief and chaos. And you've been sent here to this location where there are plenty of innocent people around who should not be subjected to such things. And so you're here to try your best to ascertain the situation, get more information, find out what that person is up to, and ultimately also have fun. That's the most important thing. As
Yay.
for Cassavir, do you go by Cass for short, or is it just Cassavir?
Cassavir.
Okay.
The Cass is fun.
Oh, I will stick with. I'll try my best to stick with the Cassavir. So your journeys have led you to this very same apiary where you've heard that perhaps, and as far as your quest is concerned, the one we kind of talked about before we officially got underway, that there might be something or someone here who might like something to help direct you, or someone who knows more about a place you could go. No pressure either way, of course, because I'm sure your journey will lead you all sorts of places, but you'll also be here. I will go ahead and take you all to the actual map.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
and let me reveal this for chat because I know they cannot see it right now. So here we go. You'll find your tokens here. Feel free to get a feel for the situation, especially if you've not used your token before. Make sure you can still move around. If you cannot, we'll fix that situation post haste.
We.
Oh, lovely. I have a question.
Yes, of course.
If these icons are in front of the map, I don't know how to remove them.
Oh, yes. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to hit your gear on the right. You'll want to go to audio and video. And then you'll see like audio, video, chat, and you'll see video display. You'll want to hit like names only. And that way, I completely forgot. I've had names only on for a while. So I forgot that all of us are in the way, obstructing your experience of the map. Let me know if that worked out for you, if you still need a little bit more work on finding the options.
Right.
Elena checks if there's any plants to eat.
Roll investigation.
I'm not seeing audio and video. I see jukebox. I see.
Oh, if you hit all the gear all the way to the right, there should be settings, I think.
Oh, settings.
Yeah, my settings, and then audio and video
Another
should be there.
I don't see that. I see preview as token. Or give
Oh.
exit game.
Oh yes, I see. I think I know which settings you. So next to jukebox, is there? What is to the right of the jukebox for you?
Collection.
Oh.
And then there's settings.
Okay, and then under that, those settings, what are the options listed for you?
Oh, audio and video. Hang on, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Glad it worked out for you. Okay. But yes,
Yippee!
you've got. Feel free to move around, see if there's anyone that catches your eye.
Oh. Oh, look! Pim, is that another drow wandering over there?
Oh yes. Let me. Yes.
Indeed.
Oh right.
Hello there.
Hello.
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 You didn't see me, did you?
Yes, we did.
You're not here to attack me, are you?
But
I'm
have you?
I'm also drow or half drow, so no.
Oh, good.
I don't
Sorry,
att-
I've
I
trouble
don't attack
seeing
other
and stuff.
drows. That would be silly.
Okay, good. I assume I'm in good hands then.
Mhm.
Good. Absolutely, yes. We are here to deal with something.
Unless
You
you're
haven't
here.
been- We are
Mhm.
indeed.
Unless you're here to trick us in somehow.
Oh, that's true.
I promise. I that's not what I'm here to do.
Well, you did seem worried that we would attack you, and maybe only someone suspicious would say that.
Mm-hmm.
No. Sorry. We got off on the wrong foot. I was just wary. I'm not used to this town, you see.
Oh, hey, we're also new here, but
Yeah. Why are
regardless, I'm Dooley, and this
I'm-
is Pim.
I'm Pim. Why are we at this
Oh.
town again?
Well,
I was
You-
just
we're trying to
I've
find
heard-
something here. Yeah.
I was
I've
distracted
heard
by all the
rumors
bees.
there's some, causing a ruckus here.
Yes.
Just like looks over at the huge bee. Is that a real bee?
So as you kind of, would you say that out loud, or is that more of a like to yourself or to your party situation?
Maybe he's a little freaked out by the giant bee and all the bees.
Okay. For just for fun, and also so we can kind of get accustomed to what is happening here. Can you roll me a nature check? For your sake, I will go ahead and pull up your sheet on my own end, just in case. And you can feel free to roll a physical die or a digital die, and we'll add 1 to your roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why is my stat sheet not showing up?
Oh no.
Maybe you have the pop-up disabled?
Can I do it? Can I do it on Chrome?
Yeah. Feel free to switch back to Chrome if you would
Wait.
prefer.
I'm just gonna close out of Chrome
It's like I always say, it's not
and
a stream. If
refresh the
there
page.
isn't at least one thing that goes.
So while Corey is refreshing the page, let me tell you all
You
more.
know
of
how
what-
it is with technology.
Yeah.
Let me tell you more of what you see around. You see a few NPCs. You see that there's a noble person by the honeycomb, kind of barking orders, what seems to be, to that poor girl over there. You see a scholarly-looking figure and a religious-looking figure kind of peeking at the kind of like ascertaining the honey situation here. There's a hooded figure on the right. On the bottom left, next to the well is next to the well is a lady who you can see that she's got actually apples in the well that are capable of being bobbed for. And then there's
Ooh.
a man with longer hair kind of at the door to the building. And you can see that there's like signs with prices for all sorts of things, including hot drinks like cider, honey, wine, also what appears to be a little ride over to their famous corn maze.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A maze.
Oh.
Yeah, in case anything that I've described to you catches your eye. And then, of course, Corri, how are things looking at your end?
I can't open my character sheet up now, and I don't know why.
No.
Okay. If it helps, I've got yours up here. If there's anything else you'd like to look at other than
Wait.
your nature score,
Wait.
I
No.
can also send you a screenshot if you would like.
Wait. I'll try again.
All right.
I
It's,
hate this
it's
I hate this website with a burning passion.
it's
I don't know if it's blocking up the pop-outs or something.
Corey's worst enemy, the last boss.
The final boss. Now, do. All right.
Okay.
Well, I am going to go see over here. And what was your name, sir?
Oh, my apologies. I didn't even introduce myself. You may call me Cassavir.
Pleasure. I'm Dooley. All right.
I
Mm.
I do remember. There are some. Are those apples?
Oh, apples.
Apples. Oh.
No.
As you say that,
I can
Oh,
open up the
excellent.
I can open up the handout characters, but not me.
Oh no.
Why is that?
Is there a particular sheet you'd like to look at? I assume
I
you
want to
also.
look at my character sheet.
Or sorry, is there an aspect of the sheet that you'd be most interested
I
in?
just want to see roll nature, whatever you wanted me to do.
Your nature
I'm
score.
just trying to
it-
play the game.
If you'd like to roll off to the side, we can make that happen too. I'm not sure what else to suggest other than general refreshing, clearing of.
Can you
Ash and
just
cookies.
show me what the character sheet looks like?
Yes, I can get that screenshot for you.
So I'm not just guessing.
While I'm getting the screenshot going, you approach the lady who says, "Oh, are you interested in bobbing for apples, perchance?"
Bobbing for apples?
Oh.
I'm sorry. What is this?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
it works.
this is.
Okay, it works on Chrome now.
It is but
Sorry.
a simple task. What happens here is you must grab the apples with only your mouth, hands held behind your back. If you're capable of doing it within 30 seconds, two apples, then you win a prize. Okay. With Pim's roll, you are quite, I hesitate to say this, you are worried that giant bee is going to attack at any moment.
Oh no.
It is quite large, and you're afraid it might actually carry off someone
Is it a real
innocent.
bee?
Are you asking me as
Is it a real bee?
Are you asking me as Corri or are you asking me as Pim? Um,
I'm asking you
Okay.
as me.
all right.
Corri.
It is a completely fake bee. It is like think like taxidermy.
It's a giant taxidermy. Bees don't get that big.
Very,
Or do they?
very good point. Yeah, this is D&D. Anything can happen.
You can't taxidermy a bee, Suey.
Taxidermy. All right.
Taxidermy.
Oh.
Before we take it back to the well, is this something you like to like call out to the rest of your party? The other like to
Oh. A
He
good
says, like,
bobbing
guys,
for
the bee-
apples.
the bees are.
What?
We gotta watch out for bees. He screams and
What?
pukes on the ground.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Damn
oh my
it.
goodness.
Oh my god!
Is he quite all right?
He's having a
No.
mental breakdown right now.
No,
He's not okay.
He's never all right, Pim. It's not. It's fine.
I don't see what's wrong. It's strange. It's a large bee, but it looks stationary.
Yeah.
He said, I was stung by a bee once when I was a kid and I almost died. Never
Oh.
again.
Oh. Goodness.
My throat, I couldn't breathe and my tongue got really swelled up and it felt weird.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's
You're
like that
allergic.
screenplay,
probably not
My
in the right
Girl.
place, Tim. I'm
I
so
think
sorry.
he's allergic to bees.
Ah.
I've decided.
Explain to me why you are here, Pim, in this village
don't know.
of all places.
I heard there was trouble up, but I'm just following Dooley and Elena around.
Okay, I see.
They
The
are my
situation.
cohorts.
Oh,
Mhm.
We do adventurings and collect coin. And get
Oh.
coins sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
so mercenaries or
Mercenaries.
no?
I don't even. I guess sometimes, but a lot of times I don't even think we get hired to do the work.
That's actually really true.
I
We
see.
kind of just wander
Just-
into it.
Justice just
I see.
comes naturally for us, and we never do anything wrong, by the way.
Exactly. We're very
Yes.
true to our word.
That was phrased a little oddly. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, I will trust you folk.
All right.
Oh no, I think I just made her feel more uncomfortable.
It's okay, Pim.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
um,
and
I probably did too.
Mhm.
as a reminder,
You're fine.
Casimir's pronouns are he, him. Just a reminder for the class.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I get mixed up all the time.
Hmm.
Mhm. No worries.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
All
You're
good.
so.
Shall
You were so beautiful looking. I couldn't tell which gender you were.
Oh, well, thank you. You
It
flattered
wasn't.
me, really.
It wasn't a flirt. He was just trying to compliment him.
I completely understand that. Oh, well, yeah. Well, thank you. Yes, the mistake gets made quite often.
Mhm.
So the statue you were screaming about, you sense something? I don't sense magic in this area.
Okay.
no magic?
It's
Well,
totally
that's
harmless,
good.
Pim.
It's
See,
fine. It's
Watch
fine.
this. And then Elena puts her hand on the bee statue thingy.
Sorry, bye.
Oh, all good. Actually, you had said okay. I'd like to ask a few questions, primarily towards Casimir, and I need to adjust the name. I have the incorrect name for Lux. Let me just fix this real quick. Can I get your choice of a few things? So I can get either an Arcana check from Elena and Casimir, or if Casimir you are interested, I believe you have. Might be mixing up things. Do you happen to have Detect Magic as a spell?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
So as a little,
I remember.
yeah, it sounds so familiar, right? As a quick little secret,
Yeah.
because it's a ritual spell, I will allow you to, if you spend 10 minutes to cast it without expending one of your precious spell slots. But I know time can be of the essence. So either you and or Elena can just go ahead and give me a little bit of an Arcana check if you just want to get general vibes for this bee, or for things around as well.
I can do an Arcana check.
Yeah, feel free to roll physically for me and add your results on either sheet that you have access to. I've got a roll here from Elena. Thank you for that roll. Let's see what Casimir rolls.
I rolled a 15.
A 15.
Oh.
Okay. So let me explain to you all what you notice. So first, Elena, you know for sure, given the magic you've been around, and you can kind of use this to calm him down. You sense that there isn't anything magical about this bee, so you are in no danger of being attacked by this bee at this specific time on this map for the next 15 minutes at least. That sounds very ominous and specific, but pay no attention to that. As for Casimir, with your wider sense of like magical auras, you sense actually the vibes, the magical vibes coming from a few different people. You sense that the two older looking dudes over on the northeast have some sort of magical ability. And you also sense that there's a few magical characteristics for some of the items that are on sale food-wise. Some of the strange pastries that are around, some of the hot drinks that are for sale. And of course, general magical sense from the magical members of this party right here. That's what you sense with your successful 15, was it, right?
Wowzers.
Yes.
Okay, 15.
Nice.
See,
And I was rolling I rolled a D20, right? That's correct.
That is correct, yes. Pretty much a D20 for most checks.
Okay.
Pretty much just damage and other things will require other dice.
I think.
Got it. Okay.
CP,
Oh,
CP, totally fine.
Mhm. Okay, sorry. I was just letting my cautious nature get the best of me.
Oh,
No.
fine.
I think it's also
Got it.
allergies kicking in.
I think you've got something right. Hang on. I sense some strange magic coming from multiple directions in this village.
Oh, where?
Well, the pastries and drinks they have set out that they are selling.
Oh,
I'm sensing something odd from there. The two men up there in the northeast are emitting strange senses of arcane magic. I think we should investigate them.
all right. I'll take your word for it.
Wait.
Lead the way then.
Did you want to do that now, or did you want to see what the apples were about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can do that first.
True, you were dragged
That
away.
sounds great.
Uh,
That sounds wonderful. Oh, yes. All
Okay.
right.
Sorry, apple person.
That's absolutely fine. You may call me Mara. What are y'all's names? Oh, which reminds me, I actually forgot to ask you. Can I ask you all to give us physical descriptions of your characters, just so we've got the art here, but for people who might be listening to us, or just so y'all can gush about your character designs, please tell me what you look like.
Who would like to go first?
You.
Me?
Lux
Okay,
is first in my row right here.
Okay, I remember we didn't introduce ourselves, so I am Lux,
Thank you.
and I am playing Elena. Her last name is Epsies, and so we call her L for short because Elena is kind of a long name. And she is a drow monk. She usually has, I think, because I'm looking at her just blue art right now, but it's usually she has red and orange hair. She's got dark blue skin. I forgot to mention this. She does have a baby kangaroo in her little pouch. His name is Rogier. Right now, Elena has a little pumpkin hairpiece on her head, and Rogier has a little sorcerer hat on him, the little baby kangaroo. And yeah, they just felt like it. They felt like it was a spooky time.
Yeah.
R looks very cute. Thank you for that.
Wonderful.
All right. Corri, could I ask you to go next? Feel free to give intro about yourself. And also Pim, what does he look like?
All right. Pim is a half-elf rogue. And he's half drow, but he's only 5'6" because he was growth stunted. Sorry, I'm spacing. He specializes in thievery. He is a bit of a kleptomaniac, and he has a pocket dimension
Ooh, yeah.
on him that he can use. He can store things, but he doesn't really have control over what comes out of it.
All right. Thank you for that description. Yeah, unless there's anything else, we'll take it over to Owl. If I could ask you to introduce yourself briefly and then tell us what Casimir looks like.
Lovely. I'm Owl, and my character is Casimir. Casimir is a tall, elven man with dark gray skin and long, dark hair. His body is slim, which usually covered in tattoos, but he covers it in a long indigo robe. And his dark black hair is the aftermath of his pact with his dark figure. And he usually carries a long staff with him with a crystal on top, and he carries himself with like an aura of grace.
Cool.
And he has everything he wears has a lot of stars and star space memorabilia.
Cool.
Thank you so much. We love
What kind
to see
of what kind of rogue is he?
it.
Or do you not want to say?
Rogue
Wait,
might
I'm
be
sorry?
Rogue is probably inaccurate. Did you happen to mean another class?
I meant warlock.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, all good.
Warlock
Oh.
subclass.
If you would like.
He is
yeah.
part of his pact is of the Great Old One.
Oh.
That is his warlock subclass. And
Okay. Yes. Thank you for
Yippee.
the explanation. I would love to show you some of my star-themed art for my D&D OCs, TTRPG OCs. Sometime. Yeah. Love the look.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
All right.
I love your art.
Oh, thank
Wait,
you.
is this your art?
No.
Oh yeah, this is my art.
Oh my gosh.
The Casimir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It is. It is.
Oh
wonderful.
yeah, it is really cute.
Yes.
My profile is also my own art.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You all have
Dang, y'all are
like
so
the.
talented.
I'm just imagining art of the two of you because you
Mm-hmm.
have similarly shaped implements, right? And obviously there are differences, but I don't know. I just like vibes.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Vibes
Thank
blue.
you. Beautiful.
Awesome. Lux,
We're all pretty
is your
blue.
profile pic a commission?
Yeah,
Oh
Like a
yeah, it's
commission.
really cute.
the person I met
That is
Troy with,
Yeah.
too, actually.
cute.
Huh.
Nice.
We both happened to commission the same person, and then somehow we ended up being mutuals, and
And here
Oh,
we
wow.
the
are.
Slayers were born.
And now we're here playing D&D. It's
Wow.
fantastic.
Amazing.
Wow.
Beautiful.
The way the world works.
All right. I'm over to you for the I should introduce myself afterwards. But why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what Dooley looks like so viewers at home know what to expect.
Yeah. I'm Elevate. I'm just here for the ride. And Dooley Seafair is a gnome, short, curly hair, and she's a paladin. And she's a bit of a tryhard. And she really wants to do right by people, but she may get a little bit overzealous and may get a little bit black and white thinking, we should say. If it's someone looks evil or has been in a position of power, they can knock their knees out and maybe bash their head in a little bit. Just a little bit.
As a
Teach them a
treat.
permanent kind of lesson. You know, that's how she works. All right.
Yeah. Somehow she has not broken her oath yet.
Well,
She
everyone's
only
been
goes after
evil.
the right people, I think. I hope.
I would hope so.
She
She's
thinks
never
so.
killed anyone who didn't deserve it yet.
Exactly.
All right.
Right.
Anything else for
Hey,
me?
who are you, Troy?
Yes. So I am Captain Troy Handsome, or Captain Crit in some circles. I am happy to bring you some D&D, and hoping to sneak in some Candela Obscura next week. I play other TTRPGs, some Vampire the Masquerade, some Honey Heist. Honey Heist is so fun. You are bears pretending to be people. You roll D6s and you go around and try to steal honey. It's so fun. And you,
So silly.
it's so silly. You like dress up in human clothes, and people can like look at you and be like, well, looks like a human to me. Come on, bud, in you go. It's so fun.
Close
That
enough.
sounds funny.
It's perfect for Halloween. But yes, all right. Thank you for that. I just wanted to figure out what Mara sees as she gazes upon you all. She is looking for people to participate in the apple bobbing, and you'll get a trinket imported straight from the Fey Wild, she'll say, upon a successful victory.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Multiple people can
Ooh.
try at the same time if they would like.
What would you like me to? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm good with
All
my
right.
mouth.
Sounds
As
like
date my girlfriend.
I have confirmation from Ciara that yes, this is the case.
All
All right, so we have Elle stepping up to the plate. Would anyone else like to participate in the apple bobbing contest?
I'm keeping an eye out for
I-
anything untoward.
I'm
Pim
sorry.
would like to.
Okay.
Sorry. Pim would like to redeem himself after like the cereal eating contest.
Oh my
Easter.
gosh.
And then
That
I believe
was
Casimir was about to say
bad.
something.
Oh, I was. Excuse me, ma'am. Your mouth? We're using our mouths to do this?
Yes. I feel like I should look up where the origins of apple bobbing now. Oh yes,
I
it's
got them apple
I
bobbing
think
jeans.
I think it was something they came up with in the Victorian age because they had a bunch of crazy games back then.
Mhm. All right, I've pulled up some info. She'll explain. I'm definitely not just reading off a list here, but she'll explain it and say, "Oh yes, so typically, we're using a well. Some people use a tub or a large basin. We're using apples today, but I know some people use nuts like hazelnuts or chestnuts. But apples, in my opinion, are just the quintessential harvest festival experience." This one's normally geared towards the children, but as I like to say, as you look at me, you can see that she is a skeleton. I am young at heart. And so I say that all my contestants are also young at heart. Keen eyes will notice her as someone maybe from some media you may have seen, but pay no attention to that. That is, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just an odd likeness, It's
Yeah.
it's fun.
That just sounds like incredibly unsanitary. People putting their mouths in the same vat of water.
Oh, yes.
You should do it.
Oh, no worries.
Ugh.
I thoroughly cleanse it after each game with two things. First of all, I am a bit of a learned magician myself, and so I do have access to the cantrip Prestidigitation. I actually, in 2024, will offer my services at a town because now you can offer services and you can pay people to cast cantrips or other leveled spells for you. It's a nice, cute little mechanic they added in 2024. But I also have a special magical item near and dear to your DM's heart. I mean, to my heart, called a cleansing stone. It's a sphere 1 foot in diameter. Basically, I just pop this sucker in here and rub it against it real quick. And it's supposed to be used for garments, and your person can remove dirt and grime. But as far as I can tell, perfectly fine for water, especially this well water right here.
Oh,
It's amazing.
You've piqued my interest. Maybe I will try this apple mouthing, whatever it's called.
Music to my ears, almost as wonderful as the music from that famous bard who's gone through town today. I hope I get to see her before she heads off, but
Well,
she
a
kind of
bard, huh?
Yes, the famous bard Sid was seen through here. I believe she was last seen headed into the maze.
Oh wow.
Mm.
I guess that sounds kind of fun. What do you all think? After we get some apple bobbin jeans done, we could get some maze. Maybe we're here for fun. Maybe there is no bigger deity to fight here.
I'm not sure if the maze is such a good idea. I sensed a great amount of magic in this village coming from everywhere. I don't think we should be trusting some of these things.
Oh,
The
you
wrong
did
move,
have a
and
point.
we could be lying dead.
Maybe we should look into the magic source before we go into a maze. You do have a point there.
What if the source is
Yes,
that maze, though?
I worry about our bard's safety.
All right.
I don't feel like the said maze is not safe.
All right, Mr. Magic Man.
Guys,
Show us
it's
what
not-
you got.
Right, okay, guys. Alright, fine, I'll... Whatever. Just be contaminated afterwards.
Amazing.
Do you have to roll for anything?
Yes. All right. So to recap, can I get a raise of hand? I can't see you all as people, but I'll make it easier on myself. Who here is not participating in the apple bobbing?
I am not.
Okay. You shall be our audience. All right. Let me swap out the music as soon as this Roll 20 frees me from something that I have going on over here. What I'm going to be doing is at least we're going to do, because she had mentioned 30 seconds, right? Which is basically 5 rounds. We're going to do what I deem, some people use this, it's called a skill challenge. You want to get a certain number of successes before a certain number of failures. And so in this case, it's going to be 3 successes before 3 failures. Think of it like best 3 out of 5. And the first roll I'll be asking you all to do is going to be a dexterity roll. For those of you using your sheets, it's basically the one on the very left in that first column. And it's just a dexterity roll unless, you happen to... I'm a flexible DM, right? I think it's important to be flexible as a DM. And so if there's an ability you think would be good, then I am more than happy to let you do that also. But let me swap out this music and we will get this contest underway.
So Elena gets some mouse spray. She goes, sprays it, and then she's just like, okay, I got this.
Okay. I will just... oh, yeah, sorry, your question.
Severe flips his hair back and tries to wipe it out of his face, out of his way, so it doesn't get wet.
All right. Actually, for that... Let me think. No, it's fine. I was going to ask for a roll for that. Okay. Can I ask you then to roll me a dexterity check? Of course, I believe you're rolling physically, so you would just be adding a 1 to whatever d20 you're about to roll.
A 1.
Yes.
13.
Oh, a 13. Sorry, I forgot to explain the DC for this challenge. It is going to be an 11. So you're going to need to meet or beat an 11 each time. So I'm going to go ahead and mark down that we have 1 success from Elena. And then we have 1 success from Casimir. Corri, I believe your character was taking part, yes?
Yes.
All right, so all you need to do is roll me a d20 and add 3 to it. You'll want to meet or beat an 11.
All
Heck
right.
yeah.
Flesh. Roll D20. Be space. Plus 3.
All right. Oh,
I got 10.
that
No,
is
Pim.
unfortunate. But don't worry. Again, it's best 3 out of 5. And so while that...
Okay.
Yeah, think about it like this. All 3 of you are basically, you're reaching down, trying to bob for the apples. But as the other 2 are like grabbing at their apples, they're kind of like causing the water to shake. And it's kind of throwing you off a little. You're certain if you were doing this one by yourself, it would have been, you would have had it in the bag. But I will go ahead and mark you
Oh.
down right over here.
Sorry,
Mhm.
Pim. I'm not paying attention to anything.
Oh, you're doing great,
Mhm.
guys. Except Pim. Don't worry about it. You'll get it next
That's
time.
All right. Let's give
There's
it.
something wrong with my digital dice.
All right. We have a not as successful 10 from L, who I believe you were reminded of your last encounter with your partner, and so you kind of were distracted, and you weren't able to make good purchase on grabbing the apple this time around. Don't worry, you'll get them next time, champ. Let's get a roll from Cassavir and Pim.
Mhm.
1d20 plus 1 for Cassavir, 1d20 plus 3 for Pim.
Oh,
Okay.
I just rolled a 5.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Unfortunately, that will mean a final total of 6, so I'll mark you down here. But don't worry, you've got more chances to succeed. This is a little bit of a warm-up situation.
No.
And this
I got
time,
an 11.
Corey is the one, as Pim does succeed with an 11. And think of it like the tables have turned. First, Elena and Cassavir, they're making really good work here, trying to get this apple. It looks like they're about to grab it, but then the waves slosh back from the other side of the well. So whereas Pim had failed first, now Pim is getting closer to his particular apple. Let me ask for another set of rolls from all three of you. Once again, dexterity
Alright.
roll, DC of 11.
I like this suspenseful music.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It is.
I love it, Sarah.
Ooh. Oh no, Luna.
Okay.
No, damn it.
I had a 1, you said?
Yes, you'll be adding a 1 to yours. Your dexterity is higher than the average person, but
Oh no.
I rolled
Wait,
a 10.
no, I think I did
Not a
it wrong.
you got like a 10 on your die.
I rolled
No,
the wrong dice.
then I got a 9 plus 1.
Okay. Corey,
no.
your 2 and your D are out of order. If you swap the 2, you'll be A-okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, all
very
good.
tired tonight.
Okay.
15.
Okay,
Oh,
the 15 is successful for Pim. I'll mark you down as a success. I am sorry to say that Cassavir said a 9 plus 1. Okay. You're not out of the running just yet. But, I'm trying to think. We don't have any clerics in the group, right?
I mean, paladin.
Okay. Let me remind. This is a good time to remind my chat. If you spend 300 channel or 400 channel points, if you spend channel points, you can bless an appropriate member of the party in case you would like to help them out as they try to bob for these apples. It can be make or break in some of these rolls, and you might be thinking, well, Captain, don't you want me to save it for like an important boss fight or something? Yo. Bobbing for apples is important. Like, what are you gonna say when? Anyway, I digress.
Honestly.
My dignity is on the line.
Yeah.
I
all
think
my-
I would have an easier time fighting than I would bobbing for apples. Honestly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We can't
I
all
use-
get everything.
I use all my blesses on Riz rolls, I think. That's the only time I've ever used them.
Okay. Well, we will go ahead with the 4th round. Let me see. The people in the best position, Pim is currently on track, is in the lead, and then Elena and Cassavir are tied for second. Feel
You
free
got this, Pip.
to give me another dexterity roll. Let's see how well you do. Fingers
Come
crossed.
on. Part of the
It's
dice.
all very dramatic. Come on.
Part of the dice.
Got this.
I just rolled an 18.
Oh, an
Should I
18.
Should I do a dexterity roll?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This one will determine whether you win first, or if you're going to be tied for first, like at the same time. Like, are you going to get it? And we will keep your die for that. That is a save. It's a little bit too far to the right.
What's the difference?
So the difference here is dexterity saves are meant for like snap second, like a spell is cast on you, a trap is triggered on you. Whereas the dexterity is kind of like for more general use, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna be, think of it like timing wise, a little bit.
Oh wait, it's in the saving throw category. Sorry, that's like the first place I found it.
Yeah. all good. Basically, your modifier would have been like 5 less than that, which means that would have been a 13. You're fine. I believe
Okay.
everyone here succeeds. So, Elena and Casimir are almost ready to
It's
bite
like
into this
6.
apple.
Mm-hmm.
And like they've got their teeth against the apple, if for those of you who have teeth. But Pim, with your third success,
Oh wait, there's dexterity. I don't know why I didn't see it. Okay, ignore the last 2 rolls.
Basically you're able to grab your apple first, so you will claim victory. But this is the kind of game where everyone can be a winner, even Dooley. So Elena and Casimir, I need one more roll from you. I'll need that successful DC 11 dexterity roll. Feel free to give it to me.
Please, please, please.
Oh. I rolled a 6 plus 1, 7.
A 6, 1 plus 1, 7. Okay. And Elena rolled an 8. Okay. You know what? That's okay. You know, what is it? 1, 2. Let me look at some things. These were some tricky rolls. While you may not have claimed the same victory that Pim did, the apple just wait, I did say 30 seconds. Let me get one more roll from the two of you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right.
I won't say no to that.
Oh,
Unless it's worse, then I will say no to that.
I got an 18.
All right,
Yay.
a successful 18 and a successful 22 means at the very last second, as she like clamps down on the stopwatch, whatever strange contraption she's holding, I can declare all of you victorious. Pim being the first winner, and then Elena and Casimir being the second winners. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to call for a short 3-minute break, but before I do, can I ask all three of you to roll a D100? And Corri, can you roll me yours twice?
Okay, so roll 2D 100s.
Sure.
Hang on.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You might not have a D100. You might have some D10s. If you can roll both of those for me and tell me what the numbers, I guess, would be. Like, there's the one with the 2 digits, so that'll be tens place. If you get double zeros, that's 100. And then the one with 1 digit, if you roll a 0, that's a 10.
Right. Okay. Do you want me to roll it twice or just once?
Just the once.
Okay. I got a 50.
A 50. All right, a 50 for Casimir. Thank you so much. All right, I have your stuff loaded up here. Basically, if you'll give me a moment, I'd like to call a quick break, and then I will let you know what you've won after this.
All right.
Wonderful.
Yay.
A break for our sponsors.
All right. Actually, sorry. Now that the competition is over, let me go ahead and swap the music back over to something else.
All right.
All right. Mara has your prizes for you. Because Pim won first, you will get 2 prizes. You rolled a 20 and a 95. Keen eyes and ears might know where these are from, but again, trinkets imported straight from the Feywild. The first thing that she will hand you, Pim, is a tiny duskwood coffin that contains ashes of some sort. It's like
A small coffin?
yeah, small coffin. Now, feel free to do whatever you would like with it. You can repurpose it, kind of like they have those cookie tins that people put sewing supplies into. So you are more than welcome to get rid of the ashes if you want.
Gave me a jar full of ashes.
Yeah, it's like a little
She gave
coffin.
me an urn.
Yeah,
No.
She gave me someone's deceased remains, and you just say I
Hold on.
can throw the ashes away and use it as a cookie jar.
I
Pim,
may
did
be
you say
regretting my
urn?
life choices now.
Oh my gosh. Is that because you earned it?
Oh, all right. I'm in a good mood. You can have
Oh.
you can have what we call in 2024 heroic inspiration for that, so you can go ahead and add an inspiration token to your sheet.
Why, thank you.
Only because this is a holiday. If this were a holiday, I'd be like, nah. Okay.
Thank you. I'm truly blessed.
And to recap, inspiration or hero. I mean, you're familiar with it because in Baldur's Gate, you could stack it. In 5th edition, you can't normally stack it, but I am a lenient DM, and I'm like, yeah, you all can stack it. It's okay. You can basically have a number of heroic inspiration equal to your proficiency bonus. For levels 6 people, that means you can have up to 3. But hopefully we'll get you some soon. In addition to Pim's 20, with your 95, she also hands you a weak magnetic wand. So it's like a wand that she'll like demonstrate, she'll slide open a strange like cubic item that's about, what is this, like 2 feet tall, 1.5 feet wide. There seems to be a door on the front. And she kind of like sticks the wand to the side of it. She's like, yeah, it can like hold things. Like she kind of takes a drawing of one that one of her kids gave her, and she like puts it on the side of the block, and she hooks the magnetic wand to it, and she's like, see, look, it stays in place.
Oh, so it's just a fridge magnet?
What's a fridge? Yes.
Yeah, what's
It's an ice, what do you call it? An ice cellar.
Oh.
Yeah. Ice water cellar magnet. You know, like the little houses, the little
Yes.
cellars with water in them that people put food in there because the creek ran through it and it kept the food cold.
Yeah. Like when people would bury stuff in the snow. Yeah.
Way back in the day.
Perfect.
Mhm.
It's a good way to keep food.
All right. Next up, we'll do.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry, no, you go.
Oh no, I was just gonna give out the next item, but if you want to talk more about fridges and stuff, please do. Okay. All right.
Fridge
May
water?
proceed.
Well, if you ever want to bring it back up, feel more than happy to. Next up, we have Dooley. She hands you a glass slipper that's missing its mate. It's a single glass slipper.
Oh, that's interesting. Where's the other one?
You know what's funny? I feel like if 2 people had rolled the 97 on this like table, I feel like they'll be matching pairs. But thankfully for me, only one person rolled a 97. And so, she'll shrug and say, oh, I'm not sure it arrived like that.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I didn't participate, so this is very kind of you.
Oh, wait.
What?
Who rolled? Wait, why did you roll a... Oh, hold on. Who is not set to...
Wait.
Whose 97 is this?
It's fine. I thought you said roll a D100. 1D100.
Let's see, Corri rolled and then... Oh, an 11. Sorry. I see this now. Okay, well, enjoy your slipper.
Oh.
Enjoy your slipper.
Thank you. I was waiting
A
to
single slipper?
A single
Does
slipper.
it fit my foot? Wait, does it fit my foot?
Why don't you roll?
Wow.
Roll me a Constitution roll on the left side of your sheet.
Ooh, okay.
the third one down.
All right.
If she fails, could I help her like put it on?
Oh.
Make it...
So that is the save,
19.
but we'll keep your 19 from that. The Constitution was a little bit more to the left. Yeah, it fits you perfectly. It's kind of eerie. You're kind of like
sorry.
squinting at Mara now. It's kind of concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you have a glass slipper that fits me perfectly? Did you take my feet measurements or something?
What if someone else tried on the
Wait, what if
glass
I rolled
slipper?
What if I did 14 instead, though?
Oh, if we went with, I'll answer both of your questions. If we went with the 14, it would have been like, oh, you could tell it's the right size, but it's not the wide or the narrow that you need. For example, I wear like wide shoes. I've worn shoes in my size that aren't the wide, and I can really feel it. I want to go up half a size if I don't have the wides.
Yeah,
So it's that situation.
I don't want my toes feeling scrunched up.
Oh.
Not the best. Well, thank you very much.
Corri, what was your question again? I'm so sorry. I forgot what it was.
I said, like, what if someone else tried on the glass?
Oh
you
shield?
want to try
yeah.
that,
Do you want to try it on?
Yeah, here. I hand it over to
Um,
Pim.
If you're okay with
It doesn't fit me
seeing
very
my
well, so
bare
like-
feet in public.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry. We're not showing stream, so that's okay. I don't have to put any like warnings on here.
I feel like we're close enough. We've known each other for almost a year.
Yeah, I think we
It's
can.
time to know what each other's feet looks like.
Yeah, we can go to the foot stage of our friendship.
No, hang on. I just met you people.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. Avert your gaze, Casimir. Okay, Pim, go ahead.
Alright, very well.
Okay.
All right. You can give me. It's the one on the very left that says like a 2 and a 14.
Okay, I have to roll
yeah.
Constitution.
Yes. Go ahead and click where it says
Okay.
Constitution on the very left, or you can just roll a 1d20 and add
Oh, right.
2. I believe
I
in you.
see it. Did I do it? Okay. Huh.
Okay. I forget. How tall are you and how tall is Dooley?
He's like
Dooley's
5'6", and Dooley is shorter.
Okay.
3 feet.
The shoes are too small
Yeah.
for you, Pim. I'm so sorry.
Darn, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, she is a gnome,
I am a gnome. It's
and
true.
I'm bigger than a gnome.
Yeah.
I'm like tall for human standards.
Decently
maybe.
sized, I think. You're tall to me, so
It was worth a shot. It could have been magical.
Thank you, Dooley.
yeah. I'll go ahead and pocket it for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So
You're welcome.
next up, Mira hands Cassavir a tiny hourglass that doesn't have sand in it. It's quite interesting.
Oh, this is it's thank you. Meanwhile, he's like spitting water out of his mouth.
Oh no.
It's like, I mean, thank you. I suppose this is nice. What is it, ma'am?
Oh, well, again, a trinket imported directly from the Feywild. While I may not know its characteristics, I'm sure it, like all the other ones, have some sort of minor magical properties that you can find out if you hang out with the item on your next rest.
Oh,
What is it again?
fascinating.
It's a tiny hourglass that doesn't have
Empty
any sand in it.
hourglass.
Yeah, empty hourglass.
Interesting.
It's
Casimir is
So
kind of like picking it up
probably
and
has,
looking
like-
through the glass.
Yeah, it probably
Mm-hmm.
has some kind of magical properties, right? I mean, he's like,
I-
I'll take it
I
if you
assume
don't want
so.
it.
No. I'll keep it. Casimir
Okay.
quickly like hides behind his back. No, don't. I will keep it. I will keep it.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yes, it's good enough reward for my standard apple bobbing experience.
All right.
Oh.
I appreciate y'all being good sports. So Elena's got the last item. Mira hands you a crystal orb. And it says here, sorry, quick question. Elena, what is your lineage again? What is your race?
Drow.
Oh, interesting.
Also true.
So once again, I did not make this
Drow.
description. It says here it's a crystal orb that allows an elf who holds it to sleep. For those of you at home who might not be familiar, elves kind of like when they take a long rest, they kind of just go into a trance. So a lot of people like elves, so keep watch for them during their long rests. They like playing as elves because they're like, I can fit more stuff in during the day. They only need to go into a trance for like 4 hours. I can get some reading in. But this allows you as an elf and any other elves in here, if you hold it, to experience the effects of sleep.
Oh, wow. It's sort of like melatonin.
So it can
Mela
make you
Orban.
sleepy. It can make you sleep if you're trying to sleep.
It can make them sleep in general because elves don't sleep.
Oh,
What?
thank
They don't
goodness.
sleep?
I need that.
They don't sleep.
Wait,
Yes,
do
big
drow
elves crazy,
sleep?
do.
No.
Drow don't sleep as elves. Drow don't aren't subject to they don't know.
No.
But with this orb, now you too, with 3 easy payments of $19.99, can experience sleep.
And him
Well, now
sleep?
today.
Amazing.
What is Pim again? What is your race? What is your lineage?
Half drow, although in Baldur's Gate that might as well be full drow because everyone treats you like a drow.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know.
I guess.
I checked real quick. I think you can sleep like normal. I could be incorrect, so I would like to take this moment to say this disclaimer that oh yeah, so trans full elves, yeah, you actually do get to sleep if you want to explain to your half elf siblings what it's like to sleep. But I'm sure
Like,
with Elena's new thing, they can find
do
out.
do I have to sleep or just is it optional?
You do have to
Or
sleep.
like,
I just don't see the.
but like, can I
trans-
stay up? Can I stay up later? Like, do I have insomnia?
Oh, I see what you mean. That's a good question. So mechanically, you wouldn't be able to stay up later. You do have to get the full length of sleep, but because you're half, I'm cool with it. If you want to stay up a little later, maybe like only 6 hours for a long rest instead of 8. Because again, to recap,
Yay.
for Ellen Casimir, it's like basically you have to be in a trance for 4 hours. Dooley, I believe, has to be asleep for 8 hours, but you, Pim, sure, take it for 6.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Also, I feel like not letting you sit through that extra rest. Let me tell you what your things do. So, Elena, your crystal orb, in addition to allowing an elf that holds it to sleep, you can cast. Wait, sorry. What is your class again?
Monk.
You're a monk. Okay. I see. Okay, you can cast the sleep spell once per long
Ooh.
rest with this crystal orb. You basically like hold it up. For those of you at home who might not be familiar with the sleep spell, what you do is you roll like 5d8. I might be getting the dice combination wrong, but then in order of hit point, you like blast it in a cone, and starting with the person with the least health, they fall asleep if their health is like equal to or less than the remaining health of the blast. So, like, say you have like 2 commoners and me in a cone. The commoner, wait, I feel like that's saying a lot about myself. Let's pretend that I have more health than an average person. They would fall asleep first, and then I would fall asleep if there's any health left over from the roll. So, like, say with a 5d8, you roll like a 15, right? Then they would fall asleep first, then me. So you can do that once per long rest. Casimir, your tiny hourglass without sand in it allows you to, if you don't like your initiative roll, to re-roll that initiative roll at the start of either a combat encounter or another encounter that I request initiative for you for.
Wonderful, wonderful. I knew the apple bobbing was for nothing. My humiliation.
Amazing.
All right, let me grab some water here. Stag is here, one of our fellow Slayers players. Hi, Stag.
Hello, Stag.
Let me grab some.
Hello, Stag. What are you up
Hello.
to?
Hello.
Let me pour myself some water for this hydrate, and then we're gonna keep going with Dooley, your glass slipper. You are actually able to cast the locate. Oh, I'm gonna regret giving this to you. The locate object spell with the slipper once per long rest.
Wow, that sounds
Oh,
kind of powerful.
Yeah, don't worry.
I like it.
You have to be familiar with the object. So if you're looking for an object you have not seen before, then like thankfully for me, it won't like break the game. But if say like that bee, right? Let's say you get lost in the upcoming maze. Should you go in there, you can be like,
You
well,
should go with it.
let me use locate. Well, I actually check the range on it, but like the bee would work. The bee would work.
Mhm. Okay, good to know. All right. Nice. All right, we have everything we need, don't we?
Oh, sorry. Let me do Corri's real quick, and then you
Oh,
all
whoops,
can head
sorry,
out. Oh, yeah,
Corri.
all good, all good.
Like,
All right, so your weak magnetic wand, while it is a
Mhm.
fridge magnet, once per long rest, you can move someone wearing armor if they fail a spell like a DC roll. strength saving
Mhm.
throw. You can move them 15 feet
Whoa.
horizontally in a direction of your choice. Now, I'm going to regret giving this to you because one day you're going to be fighting some armored enemy on a mountain, and that will be like a year later. I'm going to forget I gave this to you, and you're going to yeet my guy off a cliff, but you know what? That's D&D for you.
That sounds amazing.
It can move people how many feet?
15 up to 15 feet. So you can like push someone or pull someone as long as they're wearing like metal armor.
Oh,
that's not
nice.
too bad.
That is nice, yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, back to fearless leader Dooley. As that is all
Wait, what about the
the coffin.
the urn?
Aaron. You know what? Sure. I feel like this might not. Let me check something.
The urn that he earned.
Haha. Yeah.
He earned that urn.
Mhm.
Wait, can you say that again?
He earned that urn.
Haha.
Okay, Corri, I'll give you a choice. Would you rather the Duskwood coffin basically is gonna function like lead, which in D&D means that if you put anything in it, like it's gonna be practically impossible for people to use spells. Think of it like a safe box. People can't if they're looking for an important like ring or other artifact or token, they're like, oh, I can't find it because it's basically like lead. Or do you want the ability to cast the Gentle Repose spell once per long rest as well? The Gentle Repose, just in case, you touch a corpse or other remains, and for the duration, which is basically 10 days, the target's protected from decay and can't become undead. So if there's like an important like NPC or other
Ooh.
person, they won't decay, and then I can't send my necromancer to revive them and conscript them into their undead army.
Okay, and
Mhm.
what's the other option?
Oh, the other option was like it being led, so one is Gentle Repose, the spell. The other one is it being led, so it's like more protective against people who would try to find whatever you put in the box. Kind of like, you know how Superman can't see through lead with his laser, what is X-ray vision? Kind of like that. People can't see
Okay.
through your box if they have X-ray vision.
I'll do the necromancy one.
Okay. Let me send this. I'm going to post this one in the group chat. Gentle Repose. And then Sleep for Lux. I'll give that for you too. Yeah. All right. That's all the stuff. Dooley, I'll take it back over to you.
All right. With that out of the way, there's one other thing I want to check around here. If you would like to join me, I thought I heard some arguments going up around here.
Oh,
Let's see.
yes, I believe so. I believe I heard that too. Mind if I accompany you, Dooley?
That sounds wonderful. Oh.
Wonderful.
I already know you enjoy my company, Dooley, so I'll follow you.
Oh, good. And it's true. It's been so long. You know, Ross has been quite the character in your absence.
Oh,
Definitely made me
I-
miss you.
oh, thank you. I've only heard some things about her from Youngie.
Mhm.
He said she was good at sleeping, but I don't even know what. I've never experienced what it's like to sleep with someone. You know,
Oh.
Ciara really wanted to sleep with me, but I said I don't do that.
That's
Ah.
true. You are a drow. That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense for a drow.
You don't
Yeah.
sleep ever, do you?
Yeah, we did fornicate though, but I assume that's a separate matter.
Yeah.
I imagine so. Yeah. Glad you've been having fun. Oh my.
All right. You arrive next to this individual who is engaging in a heated conversation with this. Here's how I'll phrase it. Classic customer service interaction. You see that the girl is a little uncomfortable, and you see the man over here is like, do you not know who I am? I have copious amounts of money. And you can see as he's talking, Pim, you see that he has an enormous, like, a bag of money hanging off of his waist. He's like, I came here if you're not gonna give me what I want. I'm gonna take me and my people are gonna take my business elsewhere.
Which guy is saying this?
It's the one directly next to Casimir.
Dooley, don't kill him yet.
Oh,
No,
It's far too
I'd like to have some.
He observes him to see if he has any good loot on him.
Well, there was that bag of money. Are you looking for something else?
Mhm. I just want to see if he has anything cool on him.
Oh, okay. You know, how about this? Go ahead and give me an investigation check. And for you, it is going to be a 1d20 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Well, I got a 19.
Oh, okay. So in addition to the big old sack of money, you also see he has like stocks and bonds, whatever those are. Somehow, you also see his social security number. It's so wild. The things that you can see is astounding. But you do see there's also a gold chain that is like attached to his waist, and it kind of looks like the chain. Like what are those? Is it like a flail? Is it like a handle and there's like a chain or something at the end?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a gold flail at his waist. He also has a very nice looking cloak / cape situation.
Mhm.
Yep, that's what you can ascertain.
Mhm.
I want to steal his social security.
You want to steal his social security number. Okay.
I want to steal his identity so I can
Oh.
become him.
Okay.
oh.
Here's what I'd like to then ask you to do. Can you roll me a sleight of hand check? Your modifier here in 5th edition D&D is a 9. You can either click the button or roll me a 1d20 and add 9. While this is happening,
Ooh.
okay, a 12.
Please work. Please work.
12 is nice. You basically like reach in trying to get his social security. While with a high enough roll, I would have granted you his like passport or his social security or something. You come away with a handful of coins, unfortunately. The 12 is nice, but it's
Well,
not
at
social
least I
security
didn't
worthy.
get caught, and
That is
at
true.
least I got some coins.
Yes.
Do I see Pim doing this?
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
She doesn't.
all right.
He minds her
I
own
see
damn
Pim
business.
Pim, can you? I
I
see this is the series of roles I'll be asking for y'all. But yes, Owl, what's up?
I'm not sure I should have joined this group.
All right.
Damn,
I'm
greatly regretting my
sorry.
decision.
All right.
I'm sorry, Pim doesn't have the best morals.
Pim, can you roll me a stealth
Oh.
check? Dooley, can you roll me a perception check? While you two get me those rolls, the rest of you, is there any? Oh, looks like Pim's gonna luck out.
Well,
No, roll the
Yes,
stealth
stealth.
call. Let's see if it's gonna slow.
I feel like
right?
there's literally no way. Okay, so a
Oh,
28. I feel like you reach in. You come away with Dooley's social security card somehow.
mhm.
Amazing. Wait, what? Why do I feel lighter? Oh well, must be the breeze.
Must have been the wind.
Must be the wind.
All right, El Casimir, anything you'd like to do while shenanigans are happening over there? Would you like to talk to either of these NPCs? Would you like to sip some of this honey that's over here? Honey looks so delicious, doesn't it? It's like golden, and it looks so like viscous. And I watched a lot of Winnie the Pooh growing up, so I love honey.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'm not
I
quite sure. Casimir isn't sure he quite trusts the honey or any food in the area after sensing the magic of some of the pastries. But he does wander over to the lady selling the honey to speak with her.
Okay,
And he's like,
go ahead.
Ma'am, what's this honey you're selling? I've never tried any myself. Would you recommend it?
Oh yes, of course. This honey has magical properties, all grown right here, by magical bees. Anyone can purchase this, but this businessman here is trying to make it that not everyone will have access to this honey. But I strongly believe honey belongs to the people.
Right. And magical bees. What kind of magic are we talking about?
That's a very good question. Can you roll me a persuasion check? This one isn't too bad. It isn't too high of a DC that you're trying to hit. It's more like if I'll describe it when you succeed, but it's kind of like if she's willing to divulge the secrets, or if it's more like a trade secret situation.
Okay, got it.
Yes, let me look at your modifier for persuasion yet again. You've got it on hand, so.
Oh my goodness. I just rolled a 1.
Oh. Okay. Well, she'll say, "Oh, I'm sure you're lovely. I'm sorry. It's a little bit of a well-kept secret. We can't have the competition, you know. I'm sure you're not one of those spies that try to come in and sneak in and stuff, but we can't just spill the secrets to everyone."
Excuse me. It's because I'm a drow.
Oh no.
Fine. You won't tell me. I will figure it out for myself.
I'm so sad.
Casavir ignores the lady, and he goes up to examine the honey for himself.
Oh, yes. You can give me your choice of investigation, arcana, or nature. I'll tell you different things depending on which one you choose to go with.
Oh. I'm gonna do arcana.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, feel free to roll me some arcana. We'll see what you get.
I rolled. Oh my god, I rolled a 4.
Oh no.
Okay.
Huh.
You sense there is magical property there, but it's hard to tell what kinds. But I'll throw you a bone here, and I'll at least tell you what school of magic you believe this to be. And the school of magic would be evocation magic.
Oh. Casavir is like frustrated. He's like, "Damn it, the water bobbing left water in my ears, and now I can't think straight.
Aw.
I can't even sense what kind of magic is in this honey." And
Okay, then I will walk up and be like, to the rich man, "Hey, what seems to be the problem here? I hear you have money or had money. Is there something you're trying to do here?"
All right. A few questions. This sounds strange. How not rich does Elena look?
She is fresh out of money. She just came out of the monastery, only known these guys for almost a year, and basically never made money. Only had money and affection.
Okay. He kind of like doesn't even make eye contact with you. Actually, no. Sorry. Can I ask you to roll persuasion? The DC will be set higher because of the fact that you are financially challenged.
Okay, if this doesn't work, there are other ways to persuade.
Okay. A 10 isn't bad, but unfortunately for this guy, it's not what we're looking for. So he kind of won't make eye contact with you, and he'll say, "I'm in the middle of an important business transaction."
Are you?
Yes, that is right. How dare you speak to me?
You know what? I probably shouldn't start a fight with him. I was just trying to see your side here. You know, honey is a good thing to eat, and you know, it could taste magic. And I don't know what my point was, but I have a kangaroo.
Well, you bring up the thing about magic, and just in case, I guess this is like a general reminder for the party. Here's what has happened so far. Pim, this is not something Julie is aware of, but perhaps Pim is like hanging out back there behind this person. Casavir, I believe when you were attempting to ascertain the properties of the honey, were you like listening? Were you kind of like gauging like with your hands, or just was it more like a magical aura that you were hoping to sense?
he was kind of gauging with his hands and like trying to lean in closely to get some of that aura.
I see. Perfect. That answers my question. All right, gang. So that's what you see. Pim's hanging out over there. Cassivere's just like reach down to kind of grab that aura to get a feel for it. And Elena is chatting up perhaps unsuccessfully this rich looking dude. I'll bring the floor back to any of you all.
Because if I start a fight, I feel like it wouldn't go well. There's still a couple people here. I mean, if I fight, technically no one has to do it with me. It's not Baldur's Gate, right?
Can you roll me medicine so you can kind of get a feel for the what's the word I'm looking for? The viability of this person's body in combat. Like imagine like this: you're using a medicine roll, trying to size him up. 12 is pretty good. He kind of looks like a pushover. I feel like I feel like I could take him in a fight. You know what I mean?
We could bully him.
I take my nunchaku and I smack him.
You smack him. All right. As you reach for your nunchucks, I just want to see if there's anything else the rest of the party wants to do. Kind of like cue your action.
Oh yes. While he's getting snack, I try to steal something else from him.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. What I'll do is for you two, I will ask Elena for an attack roll and the damage, and then after that, Gabri approves. Oh, let's go. After that, I'll ask for Pim's rolls. So before,
But like, if he's getting distracted, then I should have the advantage on the roll.
That's a good idea. I'll have to see how Elena's rolls go first. Cause think about it like this.
Okay.
If Lux rolls and misses,
it has to be successful.
Exactly. So, again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. While this is happening, I want to turn it back over to Dooley and Cassiveer just in case. Anything you'd like to do or say before Elena reaches down, grabs some nunchucks and slaps this guy?
Cassiveer kind of he looks up from staring at the honey, and he holds his hand out. He's like, no, wait.
Oh. Okay. Is there something, Lux?
Yes.
Is this something that your character would maybe perhaps if Cassiveer rolls high enough on a persuasion, you would be convinced to stop, or are you just gonna follow through with it either way, no matter what?
Okay. What if she does stop? Would the guy still notice that she tried to attack him?
I'll ask you for stealth first, or if you end up listening to Cassiveer.
Okay. Yes, I will listen.
All right. In that case, let me ask Cassiveer first to make a persuasion roll.
Wonderful.
And also, looks like Stag is getting ready for bed, and it says good night and good session to us all. So yeah, Stag, have a good night. Thanks
Good
for
night,
stopping by.
Stag.
Oh, good night, Stag.
Tirishi says you're a fun DM in my chat.
I appreciate that, especially
He
given
is a fun
you're
DM.
all shenanigans. I'm also here next to Cassiveer, be like, wait, no.
Wait, this isn't you.
Okay, Cassiveer, could you roll me that persuasion check while I wait for that roll?
I just rolled.
Oh, yeah, what'd you get?
I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
wait, is that?
Yay!
I think that may be our first nat 20 of the session, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these in here on both of our ends. Wow. Okay. Lendlux, I'd like to ask you then to perhaps not follow through this attack. Can you roll me stealth to see if he even notices the fact that you are about to clock him across the head?
That's so funny.
Also, there are some rules that they get. They were kind of tinkering with rules in Dungeons and Dragons that you get a heroic inspiration on a nat 20, and then they changed it to be on a nat 1. I actually don't know what it is right now in 2024, but Cassiveer, go ahead and add a heroic inspiration, a token of inspiration. You can check the box on your sheet or keep track of it some other way. Some people recommend poker chips, just to know that you can re-roll a roll you don't like or roll an upcoming roll at advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I can just write that down, actually.
All right. And Elena, your 22 is so good that this guy doesn't even know what nunchucks are. If he had known what they are, he doesn't even know what they are anymore. All right. I'll take it over to Dooley, Cassavir, or any of you. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure if is still be right backing. She typed in the
sorry,
server.
I did not. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed had I not been on the page. But
Okay. I see.
Hasavir kind of like, kind of goes up to, I'm so sorry. Your name is like kind of meshed with Omev's name. I can't see it.
Elena?
Elena.
Oh, yeah.
Goes up to Elena and like tries to like quietly lean in to his ear and is like, it's best not to start a fight here. There are magical properties and bees everywhere. Him is allergic.
Oh, you're right. I should have thought about that.
We are outnumbered.
You know
Wait.
what? I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I know you might not be seeing us in the best light right now, but maybe you're exactly.
No, you might
The
not
balance.
be seeing us.
Ah.
That was bad. That was bad. I don't get anything for that.
Exactly the balance we needed.
Oh, right. Well, just keep it on the low for now. We don't know what we're up against.
Okay.
But was I able to steal from this guy again?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Go ahead and give me another sleight of hand check. Because he
Okay.
wasn't clocked across the face. All right.
What happened?
But I thought you
I
rolled a
almost
nat
met.
20.
The nat 20 was for Cassavir's persuading Elena to kind of not clock this rich guy across the face and start a fight while you were surrounded by all the beers that you're allergic to. Which
All
is
right,
a
how
really
about
good
I
point.
do sleight of hand, but I just steal another few coins.
Yeah, that works for me. You steal some more coins. Feel
Mhm.
free to add another 8 gold to your collection.
It would have been really funny had a fight broke out while was away.
Right? Leaves for just a moment. But yeah, you're back, right?
For 1 minute.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh.
And Stag says goodnight in case you didn't.
Oh,
You were gone by
I
then.
didn't hear that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you've successfully averted the situation. To recap, you've got the NPCs here. The girl on the left touting the magical wares. The dude on the right, kind of like he's kind of miffed that y'all are in the way as he's trying to engage in a very sound business transaction. Like this guy definitely knows what he's doing with money for sure. Half sarcastic. Dooley,
Yeah,
you've been
what
gone a
money?
while. Anything you'd like to do? Cassavir just with a nat 20 stopped Elena from kind of like taking the nunchucks and like striking this guy across the face with it, while Pim would have perhaps taken advantage of that particular situation. So everything is fine. Everything's good. No combat.
Amazing. No combat. Okay. Yet.
You can change
So-
that, Dooley.
I could change that. So, are you harassing this lady over here? Let's be honest. Actually, you know what, lady? Is he harassing you?
Excuse me.
Let's be honest here.
Am I harassing her?
Oh, no. I think.
I'm pointing to this guy over here.
Oh, the rich
though.
guy. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, not Cassavir.
Not
Don't
the rich
worry.
guy.
You're good.
I know your name, Cassifer. I don't know this man's name, though.
I can't believe you don't know my name. And as he's saying, it's just like, we here at the apiary are strive to make sure that all our customers are happy and healthy.
Happy and healthy. I see.
Dooley clocks the guy like herself. She's like, no, don't fight him. Anyway, bump.
Don't fight him. Sir, your kneecaps are looking very, very fragile
Nope.
today. I'm gonna take out the Morning Star and just kind of tap it against my hand.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. Dooley, can I ask you to roll intimidation?
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you. This is what I was asking for.
Casimir is gonna have to stop 2 people, I think.
Yeah.
Casimir is sweating.
All right, so a 12 is not enough to get him to like leave, but it is enough for him to. Sorry, how not rich do you look, or do you look kind of rich as a person?
Julie's not rich.
So even though you're not rich, he is giving you the time of day. He's saying it's 4:25, whatever that means. But yeah, you have his attention. He like squints a little as if to say, "All right, I'm listening."
All right. Listen, if you really want to make a business proposition, you ought to go through the proper channels, and this is not proper to be here in the middle of a business day. If you're here to buy, that's understandable, but if you're just here to yap at her about this, it's not polite. You do
Yeah.
behind closed doors, like
Oh.
normal people.
Ooh.
You're ruining your own reputation, sir. Like, really get with the times.
Okay, this is an honest
And
question.
also-
Oh yeah, go ahead. Please do.
I don't know if what you're doing sounds very ethical.
Ooh.
Like you can't have a monopoly on her honey business.
Ooh. Okay.
Exactly.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Honey is for the people.
Because Pim is assisting with this, basically helping with this, Julie, can I ask you to roll persuasion at advantage? If it were just you talking to this guy, it would have been a straight roll. But because Corri has stepped in with Pim, you'll get to roll the die twice, and we'll take the higher. Oh,
Okay.
A successful 21. He kind of like adjusts his stuff, and he says, I apologize. You know how it is. We work 9 to 5, and then the banks are openly open 9 to 5, and the apiary is only open 9 to 5. So the only time I get to talk about the business transactions is at the deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Get it out. Get it out. Deep breaths.
All right. Fine. I shall come back at a more opportune time, not when the business is booming and whatnot. So right,
Yes.
quite right.
Peak business hours. You should
After
come.
hours, arrange for a meeting.
Mm.
I don't really like the sound of your proposition, but perhaps if you talk about it, there could be something that
Maybe-
can be done. And Dewey's
Maybe
gonna look
invite her
over-
for lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Lunch hours. You get lunch breaks, right? You are unionized, right? Hmm?
You hear someone in the distance say, "What's a union?"
I think they're required to have lunch breaks according to the law.
Yeah.
Those of you with keen eyes, you can look around. There's actually like, you see there's like a kid on that log over there on the bottom right. You see that he's just munching away on a sandwich right now as you say that. So yeah, it does
Yeah.
seem like they might have a lunch break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he seems convinced with a successful 21. He kind of looks like he's going to take his leave. Would anyone else like to hit him? I mean, would anyone else like to say anything to him before he steps away?
Well, it looks like we got things under control, so I think there's no need for violence.
Wait, before he goes, is there a way I could try to take his social security number while he's on?
All right. You can also give me a sleight of
No.
hand check. It would be funny if you somehow rolled higher than your team's rogue at this.
Do I see this?
I can't believe this is the role. This group is the sleight of hand stealth perception group. All right, Elena, can you roll me stealth? And Julie, can you roll me perception? My weekend group is the group that I keep having them make grapple rolls against each other because they keep picking each other up. Okay. Okay, so Julie, you do notice that attempt that Elena made against this
Wait.
person's social security number, despite the fact social security hasn't been invented yet. But thankfully, he does not notice.
Oh, thank you. You're merciful.
She's gonna say this
Sorry.
really loud though when she sees it happen.
And then I try stealth while he gets distracted.
Okay, and Dooley notices yours also. Well, unless with that 13 from before.
Oh no, Elena, why would you try that? I'm so disappointed in you.
Distracted, and I tried to impress Pim.
You tried to impress. You didn't have to impress anybody, and that wasn't
Elena,
impressive.
wait.
So you failed on all fronts.
Elena,
Mhm.
Elena, why would you try? Elena, I'm the one who is good at stealing. Why don't you? It's okay. You don't need to impress me. Why don't you do like your cool martial arts skills instead? I can't do that.
Oh, you're right. That is what I did for Minjer. That is what I would have done to him, but I don't want to go against our new friend's wishes.
Yeah, well, maybe not specifically against him, but like.
Yeah.
I noticed
It's all
Cassifer
right.
had
It's
gone
fine.
over to talk. Were you interested in talking to one of the people, or are you going back to join the party?
He was going to.
Okay.
But first, he is just obsessed with the properties of this mystery honey. And he is angry that the lady refused to tell him.
Yeah.
So he went over to the bees
Yes.
to examine them using his magic.
Ooh, with
Mm.
the determine the magic. All right. Can you give me another Arcana check as you've come over here to inspect the bees?
Please.
You got this.
Yeah. Let's see if you need a dice jail. I heard it.
Nat 20.
A natural 20. All right.
Yay!
Another set of nat 20s in both chats.
Can we get a poggers in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poggers.
Now that you're away from prying eyes, you actually do kind of, with this roll, you notice that the other individual to the bottom right is also kind of like trying to surreptitiously inspect the honey, but he has gone noticed by you specifically. Like he's kind of like trying to make it look kind of stealthy, but clearly to you, you're like, oh no, he's doing the classic technique with the hand at waist height and then the eyes at 45 degrees. Rookie mistake. As for you, you're able to determine that each of these different sections has different kind of honey, but the one that seems to be most prevalent has restorative healing properties. Hence the evocation magic you sensed earlier for spells such as like cure wounds and the like.
Oh. Wait, so is the man with the white hat?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is the man with the blonde hair right over here.
Okay.
Yes.
So Casimir makes this revelation, and then goes over to the man with blonde hair. He's like, "You're doing it all wrong. What is this? What is this? Who taught you?"
What?
And he kind of grabs the man and like shakes his position.
Oh,
It's like,
yes.
I taught my own daughter magic better than this.
So you're kind of like, you know how like people are like, oh, your elbow should be up here, your shoulder needs to be back here. Like you're kind of like correcting his form. Okay.
Yeah.
He looks very embarrassed actually. He's like, I'm from the South. We do our poses are different, but I do. Oh, and he does like realize, oh, perhaps the form you're showing off is a little better, and he's able to get a better sense for what the honey situation is. And while he may not have rolled a nat 20, he is able to find out more information thanks to your help. He's a little sheepish. The vibes you get from this guy is that he's not normally one to ask for help and also to be wrong. So, like, the flush on his face is redder than the leaves on that tree to your north.
Casimir just lightly pats him on the shoulder. He's like, Good. See, that is how you do it. And now you see, all of this that you're seeing right now. Good. I'm glad that I was able to help. Now I'm sure you now see that it is healing properties, right?
Yes. No wonder people hold this honey in high regard.
It is a pleasure to teach another person. Now, if you'll excuse me, and he turns back to walk back to the group to tell them the good news. I have wonderful news. This honey has healing properties. We need to buy as much from this lady as possible. Right, anywhere. In your pockets and whatever.
Do you have the money for it?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't get to do starting money. You do have money. Let me look at your class real quick.
I was like, ooh. Good
That
point.
image of like, the pulling out the pockets. There goes a little fly.
Yeah.
Dust.
Could I ask Owl to make a 4d4 roll? If you got a d4 on hand, go ahead and roll that 4 times.
Right. 4d4. Let me. Wait. Is it the?
Like the tetrahedron. It looks very like spiky and dangerous. Some people say it's more dangerous than a
Triangle.
Lego. Like the Lego is the second most dangerous thing you can step on, and a d4 is the most.
Is it like a triangle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I have that.
Wait, no.
What am I exactly looking at?
Oh. You've got to roll it 4 times, and then we multiply that by 10 to get starting gold for your particular class.
Oh.
And this will tell us how much money you actually have.
What if it's a triangle and it doesn't land on anything?
0.
A reroll? Wait, a triangle.
Where does the triangles land?
I think I'm using the wrong thing.
It should have 4s on it.
Let me
right?
look at that picture that you sent.
Let me look.
The D4?
Is it that bottom?
Is it a cube?
I was just testing it.
What's that bottom die in your tray from the picture that you sent?
Let me make sure.
It's hard for me to tell just because I have Discord one corner of my.
Oh no. It is a triangle. It's got on each side. It's got like a 3, a 4, a 1.
Oh, it's It's whatever number's on top when you or upright. I forget. Oh, where's my D4? Hold on.
This is the most confusing thing I've ever rolled.
right. Okay. Yes, it's whatever number is on top is the So if you do roll it, is there a number at the very top of the point?
Of the point. No.
Oh, I wonder if it's like one of those stylized ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if you like, you can roll digitally or roll.
Let me
Or I can roll for you.
try and do that.
Yeah. So to make this one easier, if you don't want to deal with the chat box, if you look at the dice on the top or on the left of your screen, if you hover over D4 but then move over to where it says 4, that will automatically roll 4D4 for you.
Oh.
You have 110 gold.
Wonderful.
I see.
He turns to everyone. He's like, "Would you like me to ask about the honey? Buying it? I mean."
Yeah. I like
All right,
supporting
maybe.
small businesses. I mean,
I'm-
if this is
I'm-
a small business.
Yeah.
Certain she's racist against Drow, but whatever. So
Because of
Kessie comes up
assumptions.
to her, and he's like, "Right, so I figured out your riddle, your honey riddle, if you will. I would like to purchase."
Oh, yes, of course. Here are our sizes right here. And she gestures. They've got a few different sizes going on. You can get one of a little mason jar full. But it sounds like, I'm just going to tell you, they also have gallons. Like entire gallons of honey. That might be more your speed. Actually, don't.
Oh.
There's also an
how
oil
much
drum
is-
of honey. The oil drum is 100. Each gallon is 10, and each mason jar is 2 gold.
Right, so let me think. Maybe. Are we able to split the gallon amongst each other, or no, just 1 gallon for one person?
Oh, you are more than welcome to split the gallon. So if you want,
I
you
think-
could purchase a gallon, have it poured into smaller mason jars.
I think we should pay for 1 gallon and split it amongst ourselves.
That
How does that
sounds amazing. I would love that. I would love it to
Wonderful.
go into my tea in the morning. It's been quite bitter lately.
Right, okay, don't mock.
Oh,
Dooley.
Okay.
Yes, we'll take 1 gallon, miss.
oh, excellent. I just looked up. Thankfully, a gallon is 4 mason jars worth. Oh my gosh, it worked out perfectly. There's 4 of you. So she will take you know, if you're interested. Wait, 2, that feels like a Okay. Yeah, she'll wait. You know what? No, I'm sorry. 8 gold. She'll take 8 gold from you because I said that each mason jar was 2. So yeah, for 8 gold, she'll take a gallon's worth of this magical honey and she'll pour it into 4 separate mason jars. Yeah, there's a cute little symbol on the side, like a little icon. And it basically, think like it's some sort of like bee, its wings are out. You know, one of those graphic design is my passion situations. And she'll hand you 4 jars of, they're in like, you know those bubble tea, like those boba cup holders? They got like a handle. Yeah. It's like one of those, but for mason jars, and she hands it over to you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, miss. It was pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, and same to you as well. And thanks for taking care of that guy. She kind of like means this towards the party as a whole. And she is going to place a little bonus gift on top of your purchase, a charm that looks like it's made of honey. I'll send you all a picture of that later.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Does this have your Etsy on it?
There is a link available if you want to purchase one of these for yourself. Hopefully there's more in stock.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Oh,
ma'am.
sweet.
I'm glad that we could lend our services.
See, now
she smiles.
you're much more prepared to fight someone, especially if Pim has allergic reaction to the bees.
Oh god. I hope not. You know, I've heard that eating honey helps with allergies to bees, Pim. I think. Pim?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You think the bee juice will help with allergies?
I think so.
What if it
All
just
right.
makes me even more allergic?
That would really suck. Oh, golds. I would heal you, though. I think I have restorative magic.
Ow. Sorry, I'm okay.
Or did you trip on that? No, are you okay, Lux?
Oh yeah, Stella was kneading my arm.
Oh my god. Stella of beauty,
Miss
of
Louie?
grace. Hmm? What?
Do you see that figure with the hood over there?
I suppose, yeah.
Do they look a little off?
Yes, they do. They look kind of sus. Oh, sorry, you're asking.
They look kind of sus.
You're
do
asking.
I
That's
roll
my bad.
investigation?
Yeah, you can roll investigation.
Oh,
you can,
yeah,
you can also roll
yeah.
insight.
Okay, insight. Okay, insight.
Oh. Can I also roll?
Oh yes, please do. You can both give me. You can either both give me, or one of you can roll at advantage. You can choose between the two. I've
Are
also
they looking a little sus?
I've also sent a picture,
Yeah.
and I'm posting it up on here of what the necklace looks like.
Oh, lovely. I rolled
Oh,
18.
cute.
I'm sorry, what was that?
And
Olive?
I'll do it for
Oh, sorry, it wasn't going for a second. Oh no. It was lagging. Let's go with the first one.
All right, first one from
My bad.
Julie and Owl. What were you saying? Sorry.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, an 18.
And
I rolled an 8.
So an 18 and an 8 with a successful 8. You know what, Julie? Perhaps that's a new recruit for the Slayers, actually.
Oh, yeah, all right.
As for Casimir, you notice
Good eye, Cassidy.
Yeah,
All right.
this
Hello.
a sussy looking individual. Like, he's kind of been like watching people. He finished his sandwich that I mentioned he had about 30 minutes ago, but now he's kind of like keeping an eye on people.
Hi there.
right.
We're about to go to the corn maze. Would you like to join us?
I'm not quite sure about this figure, Dooley.
What? Hello?
Yeah, who is that person?
waving my hand in front of his face like, hi, hello.
It's like-
You seem nice.
So you hear what sounds to be like a kid between the ages of like 8 and 14. He's like, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Oh, we'll be going to the corn maze. Would you like to join us?
Oh, no one's asked me to join them in the corn maze. Huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
I figured it'd be fun.
Dewey,
What?
are you quite sure you're thinking this through, Dewey?
It's a kid. He'll probably have a great time with us. I mean, it's a corn maze.
Yeah, we
Fun.
don't know what
Looks
kind of
icky, but it's fun.
he could be selling crack or weed like I did when I was a kid.
Really?
Well,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? Then we'll get you on the straight and narrow. We'll get him on the straight and narrow.
I don't
I
do that anymore. Trust me.
Oh, are you sure? I
because
mean,
Are you sure?
I mean, I won't buy any if you still.
No,
Oh.
no, Ellen, you can't have any of that stuff. I've seen what it does firsthand.
No, I'm pretty sure. And listen, Pim. We could get him on the straight and narrow if that's the case. We're good at this. All right, sir, kid. What's your name? I'm Dooley. Nice to meet you.
I don't have a name, but if I did,
What
they would call me Miller.
do you mean you don't have a
Hmm.
name? Don't you have parents, idiot?
You... Oh my goodness. Why would you say such a thing?
Okay, he doesn't say the last part out loud.
But yeah, why are you going to this maze, huh? Just looking to have some fun or something? Haven't you heard?
Haven't we heard about what?
Mazes.
Dooley's gonna start walking towards the maze.
Dooley,
What? Oh, I'm listening. I thought you would come with me. Okay, she walks back. Heard about what, Miller?
They say the maze is cursed. There are these
Cursed?
magical wards that need to be solved in order to let the people through. So if you do it wrong and go the wrong way, you might get lost in there for ages. That's why you would need a reliable guide such as me to help you through that maze safely.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Would you just like to come with us then?
Yeah, for a fee.
For a fee?
or a fee.
Oh, so unfortunately, I'm
very
dead
tricky.
broke.
Oh, no.
You know,
Very
that's what
clever
fun
of
I will
you.
I don't want your
but-
money. I just need food.
Food? Oh,
Food.
Food.
well, hey, I just got a
Didn't we
jar of
have some-
honey, so she's gonna hand him the honey.
No.
She just got.
Dooley.
What?
Oh my goodness. Little
Feels-
Miller,
Regifting over here, are we?
I don't understand.
Regifting.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, don't
He's a
I
kid,
have
he's
some
hungry.
tea?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I
Wait, I
have
think I
any
have-
tea.
Wait, no.
What?
I'm gonna put the honey back. Hold on.
You're
wait,
putting
wait,
the honey
wait. Sorry, I
back.
don't wanna
Casimir was
give it to you.
asking Miller something. What's up? What you asking
Yeah.
him?
Can I
Okay,
pull
please.
something out of my bag?
Yes, you may. Go ahead and roll a D100, and let me see what Casimir has to say to Miller.
Little Miller, why are you watching people? Why are you here? Where are your
No, fuck.
parents?
My parents are far away. It's just me out here now.
Oh,
Just
41.
you.
That's right, just me.
Right. Forgive me for my superstition. I am wary of this village. You have said so, that there are strange events going on, terrorizing the villagers. I am just going to say that we should not be trusting everyone we come across here. And I will say, why were you examining everyone so closely?
I'm trying. Oh, actually, sorry. Can you roll me a persuasion check to see if he trusts you enough? It's
Oh,
very good of you to kind of be on your toes about this kind of thing.
Hmm.
And then
See, Julie.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
a 10. Okay.
Oh, it's him.
Not the
See,
best.
Casimir. No.
And sorry, what's the question you're asking him again?
I was asking why he was examining everyone so
Okay.
closely.
So he'll kind of say that, some secrets are mine to bear. He says it in like an edgy way.
An edgy way.
I see.
Also, Pim, you do pull out a potted daffodil.
That's not
That's edible.
food.
It's not food, but you rolled a 41.
You make me roll a food-related dice.
Stuff it down his throat, anyways.
What if the pocket daffodil is like actually cake, like in those videos where it looks real, but then they cut it
my
open and
gosh.
it's cake?
Okay, can
Is
you roll
it
me
cake or not?
a d20 for fun? As my friend calls it, a
Okay.
luck roll.
I got 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here's what I'll do. Now, obviously, Casimir doesn't trust Miller, but this potted daffodil is actually, you all have heard of like, what is it called? Like dirt in a, what is it called? Dirt
Oh
pudding?
yeah, like dirt.
It's
Yeah,
dirt,
dirt
pudding.
pudding.
So it's a
Dirt
pot, but it has like chocolate pudding and crushed like Oreos or other
Mm.
legally distinct Oreo
And
sandwich
gummy
cookies.
worms.
And
Literally-
gummy worms. That's what you
Gummy
pull
worms
out.
are the best part.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could give that to me instead, Pim. Just kidding.
No,
Give it to the lad.
Pim-
He's hungry.
Pim
I'll
feels
keep the
bad
honey,
for
though.
him because he knows what it's
Yeah.
like to be a kid and be hungry.
Oh, you're
Like
right.
here you go, kid. It's not much, but it's all I have.
All
And
right.
he gives it to him.
So it sounds like Pim is interested in handing over. Does anyone want to slap this cup to the ground before I give it to the kid?
No.
Um,
Pim won me over. Won Elena over.
Casimir is going to let the kid have it because he's not a monster,
Yeah.
but he's going to stand not very closely, but adjacent behind the kid in case the kid tries anything funny.
Okay, nice. All right. Very astute of you. So yeah, Pim will hand over the cup. It is more
Mhm.
substantial than honey, so the kid like looks at the cup at first, like a
Mhm.
little confused, but then he holds it up to his mouth and begins like drinking the pudding and the crushed cookies, and he gets a gummy worm in there, and he puts the cup down and he's got it like around his mouth, like it's a little messy, and the worms like he slurps the worm up
Uh-huh.
and he says, "Oh, thank you. Not many people are nice to me for some reason." I like
I wonder
you see
why.
me from the heavens staring directly at his outfit, like, I wonder why. He'll say,
I wonder why.
"That's payment enough for me. I'm willing to help you guide you through the maze, if you'll have me." And honestly, I kind of want to go through the maze anyway.
Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
All right,
Great.
sounds like a deal.
Yes.
I
Maybe I'll.
hang on. Are we throwing this
What?
kid into the fray where there is danger?
But
What
he said
kind
he
of
would
adults
guide-
are we?
There's danger.
He said he would guide us.
There's-
Remember?
I
Yeah,
guess.
plus-
but- Okay.
Danger is just a part of growing up.
I'm practically an adult
Uh,
now. I'm 13.
Please,
sure.
please, child.
He's old enough to experience the horrors.
I think you know
Yeah.
that very well, Pim.
All right.
I experienced the horrors, and I turned out fine. He did not turn out
Yourself
fine.
He did not.
So to recap, it sounds to me like you are willing to take this kid along on your adventure, and he's willing to go with you.
Well, Dooley is.
Where you headed now, Dooley?
Oh, I thought the corn maze was this way.
All right. The kid unsheathes his hood, and he looks a little different now.
Oh, well, now he looks more approachable.
But
See, he's kind of cute.
now I do hate to cut things short.
He's a little guy.
He is a little guy,
Mhm.
but I think that's a good time to
Mhm.
wrap it up
Okay.
here. Didn't get as far as I expected, but that's okay. That's how D&D goes. Actually, I forgot that our one shots normally run not as one. Have we? Sorry, this is an honest question. Have we finished an adventure in one sitting before? I think New Year's we did.
I think we have.
Okay.
But
I think New Year's is the only time we have. Like the other times we were like, oops. 3 parts.
All right. In that case, if
And
it's
then
oh yeah,
what was it, the other one? Well, the other one we did was the Easter one. Was that one or two?
Oh, that was one. Yeah.
So we did
We did
manage
do
that
Easter in
one.
one go.
Easter and about Easter and New Year's.
Easter and New Year's. Yeah, there are true one shots.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, yeah, I'd like to wrap up there. I think given the time frame we were working with, and this next section, I think it's best if we do it with fresh minds. If
Yeah.
you all would be game to meet up again in the near future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
would
Yeah, I'd be down for
absolutely
that.
love that.
Nice.
Also,
It's one of
before
those.
anything,
Yeah.
I can't really see like the picture of the kid too well, but it does kind of resemble how I imagine Casimir's adoptive daughter looking like.
Aw, that's cute.
So,
Oh,
like when he sees the
Aw.
kid, like when he like gets a little emotional.
Aw.
oh,
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Oh
Aw.
wow.
Everybody is cute.
The threads here.
That is
Nice.
cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Troy, so much for hosting again.
Well, I had a blast. Thank you all
Yeah.
for playing and being patient with me as I set up a few more things.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
This
no
is like
worries.
my first D&D experience, and it was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
Glad you did. I'm glad that
Oh my
these
God, this
peeps
is
were
great.
here to be the co-players.
Thank
I
you,
would-
DM.
Yeah,
thank
you.
you. It's
I would
delightful
absolutely
every
love
time.
to continue playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
I
next
think
time.
Yeah.
What was that, Lux?
I was just gonna tell Troy I personally am too tired to raid,
Oh,
but
Okay.
Yeah,
I will
I am.
support you wherever you go.
I see.
I am about to pass out.
All right. Let me wrap up
Yeah.
things here, and then Corey, you and anyone else can leave. But I hope all of you watching have a good night, a good afternoon, a good morning wherever you are, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, everyone. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.